Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Schlotterbeck making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar. And here's Bale. Neymar. Bale. De Bruyne. Juke. And they can counter here. Totti. Now Totti! Francesco Totti is a genius! About as smooth as it gets. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Nepal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukurea. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Nepal
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Jude, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Gerrard. Rooney. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Totti looking understandably energised after his goal. Kimmich. Oh, it's Bebeto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Bale. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back on the way then.
Number 18, Francesco Totti.
Knocks it out wide.
Coming on the field, number 24,
Neymar.
Fernando Torres. Number 19, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 9, Dani Olmo.
Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. Nepal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Kimmich. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. And it's Olmo. And this is Torres. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Nepal with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gerrard. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Rijkaard
Schneider.
is always looking to
Substitution.
break lines. Now it's Darwin. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chance here to counter. Danny Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's going across goal. Defending of the desperate variety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard. Passes short and sharp. That's a good... And he shoots! Oh, good finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So again, we have parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
There will be 3
I think we
minutes
might
at
be
a
done here,
time.
Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. Towering header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Big chance! That's another chance! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Doku with the clearance. Kukurea. Shot could be on. Duke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Doku. Doku. That has not gone well.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fernando Torres getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, good take in a good area. Back when it goes. Can he get on the end of this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Lam. Now it's Torres. Pinches it off him. That has been slung wide. Doku. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. De Bruyne. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's run loose here. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Nepal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Doku. Coming on the field is number 21.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Substitution.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's destined for the flank. He's picked his way through. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Cucurella.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cucurella.
Nepal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to play it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's heaved it away. That's an imaginative pass. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cucurella is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some intricate passing, looking for Neymar! And that could come back to haunt them.
Neymar was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Romero gets across and deals with it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Shevchenko. Number 27, Sergio.
Rijkaard.
Coming on the field.
Dani Olmo. And a chance! And that's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and
There will be
thrust.
3 minutes added time.
The pull found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question.
And the referee brings it to a close. Nepal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So there is the trophy-laden Frank Rijkaard, the essential piece in one of football's greatest ever club sides.
Yeah, and he's one of these players, Peter, who will ensure that your team is always going to be on the front foot by triggering attacks from deep while doing all the dirty work in the background. He's also surprisingly prolific for someone who plays in that deeper role.
Indeed, he in fact scored one of the most important goals in the club's history, the one that allowed the Rossoneri to defend their European crown, a feat not repeated until 2017. Well timed, excellent interception. It's Bebeto. And Bebeto! Oh, crossbar! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. Still goalless at the moment. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shoot! And it's a goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Nepal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nepal with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne goes short. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Nepal are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lam. Can he latch on to this? Bebeto. And Bebeto! Fantastic from Bebeto! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Real chance! Always going over the top.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, this looks sharp. Nepal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Totti. And it's Lam. Drives it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Bullet. It's been shipped out wide. Now it's Pato. Now there's a fine ball. Xavi Alonso. Totti looking to add to his goal. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Memorabilia from today's match
Nepal
is now on sale in
absolutely
the stadium.
dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Nepal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action. Kukurea, and here's De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Kukurea crosses. Nepal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's De Bruyne. Gerrard. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Inzaghi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Goal!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy
Number
finish.
19.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are 7 goals, and deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game, and I was particularly impressed with that semi-final performance.
Yeah, shapes to shoot! And that should get the job done. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. It's a good ball out wide. Well, nicely intercepted. Still goalless. And it's Totti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. And the shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nepal have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender. And
Haaland! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
he's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Totti. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wriggles his way through. That's the throw. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Cucurella. Now, can they get him away? Now the ball in. Some good work on the right flank here, and it's played. There's the header! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Bellingham. De Bruyne could move up a gear here. That is good strength. Bellingham. And it's Totti. Totti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
2 added minutes
It's
have
gone
been
all the way
indicated.
through to the keeper. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. And the referee has blown for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Thank you very much for
Nepal
your cooperation.
looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Elhaj Youth. Number
And
4,
here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 18, Francesco Totti.
Aguero.
Coming on the field. Number 13,
Neymar is a player who barely needs an
Number
invitation to
19,
shoot.
Filippo
Nepal
Inzaghi.
do appear to have made a
Number
half-time
22,
change.
Neymar.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he was quick to react. And here's Xabi Alonso.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance. And it's De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Aguero. Bellingham. Great chance! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
De Bruyne. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players... He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Inzaghi. Tries one from range. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, De Bruyne. Coming on the field is number 9, Dani Olmo. Substitution.
And he's taking no chances there. It's Inzaghi! Off the post! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Nepal go up. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. pinches it off him. Lahm makes the interception. David Villa. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marcelo. Aimed beyond the defence, but he's cut it out. So, third corner of the game. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Added minute has been indicated.
Nepal are looking to go forward now. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Xavi Alonso. Spread out to the left. And time is up. Nepal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, oh, that's ambitious.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Xavi Alonso. Edmilson. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Camavinga. And it's Scholes. Nepal yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. Shevchenko is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Juve always looking for that half a chance. Ah, he's given it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Edmilson. Looking to play him in. And this is Drogba. Now he's running away. It's Drogba! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Drogba, that is good alertness. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk tries to clear. Alonso. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Nepal have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's heaved it away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello, attendees.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
Number 11.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Number 18.
The second half is up and running.
Coming on the field.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 22. Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
And he's worked it through. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino. That's an imaginative pass. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's De Bruyne. Is there any... De Bruyne! De Bruyne! That's tremendous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It is the pick-me-up they all long for. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was...
Big chance! And he stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nepal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intent.
And the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. Okay, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
De Bruyne goes for a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. And it's at Nielsen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Totti. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, straight chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer.
Barcelona
after 15
are
minutes
already
is
chasing the game. They
number
didn't envisage
4,
that.
Bebeto.
Great vision. And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Big chance! And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And De Bruyne! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
3-0. Well, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Nepal presented with a golden opportunity here. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Nepal are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lahm. Schlotterbeck. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Nakata.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has been knocked clear. Bebeto. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me,
Hello
it's a
everybody,
lead that's
and
thoroughly
this is a
deserved,
quick
Peter.
reminder to let
They've
you
been
know that
quicker
you'll be
to
able
pretty
to
much
catch
everything
today's
so far.
match
The only
broadcast
thing
live on
you've
our
got to
club's
wonder
FM
is,
station.
how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Nepal looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Bale. Number 21,
So
Iniesta.
we're underway for the second half.
Number 13, Schneider. Number 14.
Good work on the right flank here.
That was lovely, that.
Coming on the field.
Oh, it's
Number
played into the
24,
area.
Sterling.
Cleared away.
Number 22.
Go back here.
Bellingham. Number 3.
Jude does have his
Cafu.
name on the score sheet, of course. He's picked his way through. Bebeto. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's Bebeto. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Bojan Kurkic receives it in a wide position. That has not gone well. Cafu. De Bruyne. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 2, Halsen. Coming on the field is number 20, Edmilson. Substitutions taking place.
Spread to the right. Bojan Kurkic has the space to scheme. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. Out towards the flank. He's had it taken off him. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bojan.
They're failing with the very quality that should be delivered with more intent.
Schneider. Now it's Inzaghi. And he's running through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cafu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents.
Just about within shooting range. An early chance there, first of the game.
India certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. O'Reilly. And claimed it back swiftly. Conte. Schneider. Oh, cracking ball. De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso. He's had it taken off him. Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Chance here to counter. Neymar. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And the shot! It's in! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Reilly, and he's got his cross in. And it's been hooked away. And this is Bebeto. Now it's Totti. So what can they make of this? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a good foray he's making. That's going across goal. Caceres proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Bebeto. Dink through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Nepal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nepal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Batistuta. Now it's Schneider. And it's Neymar. Now it's Schneider. Can he get it through? Great chance! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
are starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
India restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Edmilson. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider.
Such good technique.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Dani Olmo. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nice sequence of passes this.
India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kukurea.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
25, Schneider. Number 5, Rijkaard. Number 15,
O'Reilly.
Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 14.
Now it's Mbappe.
Hirokoshi Nakata. Number 18.
And it's Nakata.
Gerrard. Number 20.
Might be danger here. Can he finish?
Number 19.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nakata. Nicely weighted ball. Aguero receives it in a wide position.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to
Added
try
minute has
again.
been indicated.
And this is Inzaghi. And he's quick to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nakata. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is, but he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Totti. Rijkaard. Now Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Bebeto! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there is your opener. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Prachuap. Oh, Martinez! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
De Bruyne, never out of the action for very long. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alonso. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Bebeto! Fantastic from Bebeto! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum.
Ibrahimovic! De Bruyne. Good running, strong and purposeful. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. And here's Lautaro. And Martinez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Messi. Ibrahimovic. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Juke.
There they go, hunting again.
He's Juke! Oh, great save by Dida! Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alonso. He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
In designated areas within these
Nepal
grounds.
are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez. Number 23,
Away we go again.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number
Neymar
11,
is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
32, Tevez.
And it's
Substitution.
Inzaghi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Chance! It's hit the upright. And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
There will be a throw-in. Ronaldinho.
Oh, good ball!
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Inzaghi. He is through here. Inzaghi. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nepal with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. The message is clear. None shall pass. Messi. And he's in. Big chance! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Free2Play cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's lost his man here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella cuts it out.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Final
Ronaldinho.
checks on the touchline.
Number
A change about to occur.
Rivaldo. Coming on the field. Number 22. Frank Lampard. Number 7. Figo.
Schlotterbeck gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm is wide and looking to get onto this. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! This time, surely! Oh, good finish! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Dembele takes a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Free2Play appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's managed to get rid. Dani Olmo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
So, third corner of the game. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. And the shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So their
Messi.
fourth quarter of the game.
Coming on the field is number 4, Lorenzo Insigne.
Cleared away.
Nepal really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Tevez. And that is a little undercooked. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Insigne. And here's Dembele.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Ferdinand. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Goal!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Lorenzo Insigne!
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is...
Still nothing in it, and we will... We'll be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
In the areas shown on this map.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.